What if the reason you're not winning is because you care too much? You care too much about what they think, too much about the outcome, too much about whether you'll fail. And ironically, that's exactly why you lose. There's a quiet power most people never learn. It's called detachment. And once you master it, you become unstoppable. When you're attached to an outcome, you lose control. You want them to like you, so you act unnatural. You want the job, so you sound desperate. You want success, so you fear failure. Attachment creates pressure. Pressure creates anxiety. Anxiety kills performance. This is why 1. The person who needs the relationship loses it. 2. The person who needs the job bombs the interview. 3. The person who needs the money makes emotional decisions. When your identity depends on the result, you choke. But the moment you detach, you perform freely. Detachment does not mean apathy. It doesn't mean laziness. It doesn't mean you stop caring. It means this: you care about the effort, not the outcome. You show up fully, but you're emotionally independent of the result. If it works, great. If it doesn't, you're still solid. That's power. Because now, nothing controls your state. This idea was central to Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics. They called it the dichotomy of control. He believed, focus only on what you control. Your actions? Yes. Your effort? Yes. Other people's reactions? No. Timing? No. Luck? No. Detachment is control. Have you ever noticed, the moment you stop chasing someone, they start noticing you? The moment you stop obsessing over money, opportunities appear. The moment you relax, you perform better. That's not magic, it's psychology. Desperation repels. Calm confidence attracts. When you're detached, 1. You speak slower. 2. You move smoother. 3. You think clearer. 4. You decide better. People feel that energy, and they respond to it. Detachment signals abundance, and abundance wins. Top performers understand something most don't. You don't rise to the level of your desire. You fall to the level of your control. If you're attached to winning, your nervous system tightens. If you're detached and focused on execution, your nervous system stabilizes. This is why elite athletes train emotional neutrality, because emotion clouds precision. Detachment keeps your mind sharp. When you remove fear of loss, you gain clarity, and clarity wins. Let's talk relationships. The more you need someone, the more you lose leverage. If you panic when they don't reply, you've already given away your power. Detachment says, I like you, but I don't need you to validate me. That energy changes everything. You become magnetic. Why? Because you're no longer negotiating from fear. You're grounded, and grounded people are rare. The same applies to friendships, business, money, even social media. Post the content. Detach from the likes. Focus on consistency. Let the results compound. If you obsess over money, you make emotional decisions. You chase quick wins. You panic sell. You force opportunities. But detached moneymakers, they think long-term. They invest with logic. They accept losses calmly. They move strategically. They understand something powerful. Money flows towards stability, and detachment creates stability. The less you emotionally react, the more rational your decisions become, and rational decisions build wealth. So how do you actually become detached? 3 steps. First, separate identity from outcome. You are not your results. Second, focus only on controllables. Your preparation, your effort, your discipline. Third, visualize both success and failure, and accept both. If it works, good. If it doesn't, you adjust. When you remove fear of failure, you remove its power. Detachment isn't coldness, it's emotional maturity. The truth is, the people who win the most care the least about what they can't control. They show up, they execute, they let go, and because they let go, they gain everything. Master detachment, and you master your life.